Welcome to part 4. If you've watched the previous 3 parts, thank you very much, and comment, let me know what you think. If you want to know more details about any of these subjects, let me know and I can do a separate vlog or blog into more depth about it. It's the kind of thing I could blog better than I can vlog, because when you type in you can express yourself more. But anyway, let's carry on with this, shall we? That's what I'm here for. So my gran passes away. I have to face the fact that I'm living on my own for the first time. The council gave me a flat in Stafford, which is so grateful. It was quite fast as well, and they were so great to me. It started off okay, but I was going through a lot of depression because of my gran passing away, and the thought of living on my own. I did have a couple of friends who kept visiting quite a lot, and they were looking after me, making sure I was okay, making sure I was sane. My dad visited me quite a bit, and as I said, my mum, when she was going anywhere on a holiday, they were always in the bottom of the country. My mum popped in to say hello to me. If my aunt was passing through to see the boyfriend's family, they used to pop in and say hello. And I also made some good friends in Stafford who kept visiting me anyway, so it was great. So I thought, okay, I'm coping with this. I became a youth worker just to pass some time away, just to help me, so I'm helping people. The thing with me is I've always been the one to be there for people. If someone had a problem, they always come to me, talk to me, and I used to do the best I can with advice, and it was great. I used to love helping people, helping friends, with any problems and stuff. I was always the one, I had no one I could talk to, but I was the kind of person they talked to, because I seemed to make sense and positive kind of thing. So as years going on, I think depression kicked in quite early, but I didn't realise. Because I was on my own for 7 years, and I think for the first 3 years it was great. But then my friends were visiting less and less. My dad wasn't visiting so much. My mum visited now and again, and and I got a job at Alton Towers theme park, which took all my life up really. So for the girlfriend I was seeing at the time, I couldn't see her because I was too busy working on Towers. So it was a very rare I saw her. So it was like that. So that Alton Towers was my motivation, my solid rock at the time. So that was going for the years. But I claimed working tax credit, and the thing was, I kept getting letters going, we've overpaid you by 1,000 odd quid, And it was like, and for 4 months of the year, I was unemployed because it's a seasonal job. So I kept getting the letters when I was unemployed, and I'm going, I'm sure I haven't overpaid you, blah blah. Got letters back going, yeah, okay, we understand, yeah, don't worry, you don't have nothing to pay. So I didn't claim it again, did I? I didn't claim it thinking, I don't want these letters again. It was scary, especially living on your own. And then I started getting into debt with the council and that kind of stuff, because the wages was minimum, but most of the money coming out was buying your own dinners and the transport and things like that. So, and then I got to the point where I thought I'd be okay, I can cope with this, But then I think that's when I started going to depression, when I kept falling behind, and I don't know why. I didn't, I can't physically remember why that I let it happen like that. I can't physically think why I did it at the time. I just don't know. But I kept letters then, and then in 2007 2006 I got sent to court and blah blah blah, and then in 2007, and I was evicted from a flat, and of course I didn't tell my parents and friends. I didn't tell my parents till the last minute, which was silly of me. But depression is a hard thing to deal with, because you can't really think of citizens' advice. You can't really think of that. You're thinking, with everyone going away in your life and pushing and going away, and you blame yourself for people moving on, the last thing you think of is maybe they can help, because you meant to think that or they're not going to help because they just don't want to know me because they're moving away all the time and everyone's, you know. I know that's a bad excuse to use, but that's what you think at the time. That is what goes through your mind, and you don't want it to, and it's wrong. I know it's definitely wrong. It's my fault, but you can't, you know, it's what your mind goes through. But you just lock yourself away into this cave you don't want to come out of. You put yourself in a hole you don't want to come out of, and you're not eating, and you're not answering the door, and then you're not even, you know. I was out of a job and I wasn't claiming dole because I couldn't physically get there and do it all. So I think the council thought I was working, but I wasn't. But then the work was thinking I was on the dole, but I wasn't. So I was in limbo. But the council kept saying to me, "Oh yeah, you must be still working." You know? But no, it's a mind muck. I tell you, mind muck. I just wish that I could have thought a bit more sensibly, but you can't. Depression is nasty and evil. That's why I want to talk about this, because I want people, if you are going through anything like this, please get support and help if you can. Find your friends, find your family. I know it's not easy. If someone told me this when I was going through it, I would have said the same thing. But no one was there, really. I could have done, but I didn't. So the reason for this is, if I can help one person, then I've done something. Because if one person, there was people there who could help me, but I didn't reach out to them. But if I did, then it would have been a different matter. So I want to be that support for someone who locks himself away. I want to help them get out of that and realise that, you know, life does get better. Life does get better. You still get depression, but it gets better. So that's generally what this part's about. Just saying about and getting the letter saying you've got an eviction in 2 weeks is the most weirdest thing, especially when you've got depression. It's like, it doesn't still kick in, it doesn't still sink in. If you're thinking, oh, I'll still lock myself away, you know, blah blah blah, you know, but then you just get a burst of reality, and then you contact people who you think, damn, I better contact someone because I'm going to be on the streets. So yeah, it is a strange, awful experience to go through. It's like the deepest place I've ever been in my life. Never been anywhere deeper since then, thank God. But I lost a good job, I lost some good friends, you know, and it mucked the family up completely. My dad, it mucked them up. But no, that's part 4. Part 5 is a bit more lighter. not so bad. But anyway, yeah, so thank you for watching. You keep watching the next part. The next part should be the final part.